They told Socrates to stop asking questions. They told him to stop challenging the status quo, to stop questioning the foundations of society, to stop corrupting the youth with his radical ideas. Socrates was a thorn in their side, poking at the comfortable, exposing the shallow thinking that upheld corrupt systems. They told him to conform, to fit in, to silence his critical voice. But Socrates was not one to bow to fear or authority. So they criticized him, mocked him, and ridiculed his philosophy. When they couldn't break him, they offered him wealth and power, thinking he could be bought. But none of it worked. When they saw that they couldn't sway him, they resorted to the ultimate threat, death. Cato the younger faced the same resistance. Cato, too, was told to stop. He was told to stop standing in the way of Rome's decaying values, to stop fighting for the Republic, to stop opposing the rise of corruption. They tried to silence him by bribing him, tempting him with luxury, wealth, and political influence. But just like Socrates, Cato wasn't swayed. He didn't care about the wealth of Rome or the comfort of compromise. He cared about what was right, and he was willing to stand alone, to be the lone voice in a corrupt Senate. When they couldn't silence him with promises, they tried threats. They tried to break his spirit with the power they had over life and death. But instead of bowing down, Cato did what every true Stoic does: he fought harder. He stood his ground against the tide, never backing down, never compromising his principles, even when he knew it would cost him everything. So how did Socrates and Cato respond? To borrow a line from Michael Scott, they started doing it even harder. A Stoic is someone who refuses to let external circumstances define them. A Stoic is not deterred by difficulty, threats, or even the fear of death. A Stoic understands that their values, their integrity, and their truth are worth far more than temporary comfort or safety. A Stoic will not follow the crowd just to fit in. They do not care to be liked by the masses or to be comfortable in their conformity. They know that being right, even if it means standing alone, is more important than being popular or safe. A Stoic doesn't mind being the thorn in the side of the corrupt systems, the powers that be. That is the essence of Stoic opposition, the unwavering commitment to doing what is right, no matter the odds. They are willing to stand alone in the face of overwhelming opposition, to resist even when they have little power, to persist even when the whole world is telling them to stop. What is right, and no amount of money, power, or threat should ever make us abandon it. We may be outnumbered, we may be vilified, we may stand alone, but like Socrates and Cato, we must stand firm in the face of resistance. We will not be intimidated, we will not be bought off, we will not be swayed. We must do it even harder. We must be the thorn in the side of corruption, the voice of truth in a world that's more comfortable with lies. This is what the Stoics taught us. This is the challenge they left for us: to stand firm, to resist, to fight for what is right, no matter the cost.